Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There are three pillars of a state: legislature, executive, and judiciary. Judiciary is the final arbiter of the constitution and protector of fundamental rights and civil liberties of the citizens of a state. Pakistan's final and third constitution was made in 1973, and unfortunately the Constitution of Pakistan 1973 has been suspended three times, and three provisional constitutional orders had been enforced during the period of its suspension. The experience of amendments in the Constitution have never been proved positive in accord with the Constitution of Pakistan 1973, because constitutional amendments have been made not for the constitutional developments, but for the consolidation of the military governments or for the facilitation of a specific government. Constitutional 18th Amendment Act 2010, it was felt very necessary to push this amendment which was made in the Constitution of Pakistan 1973 to facilitate the army dictator of that time, and the amendment which in fact had transformed the constitution into a presidential form, and which very directly hit on the independence of judicial system of Pakistan. Constitutional Amendment of 18th Amendment Act 2010 was promulgated on 20th April 2010. The 18th Amendment enacts more than 100 changes, both large and small, in the Constitution of Pakistan 1973. But the judicial appointment procedure have been one of the most important part of the 18th Amendment Act 2010. Appointment of judges under Article 175A, it was said, a judicial commission will be made for the appointment of judges of the Supreme Court, High Court, and the Federal Shariat Court of Pakistan. In Article 175A of Constitution of Pakistan 1973, it was said that a commission shall consist of Chief Justice of Pakistan, two most senior judges of Supreme Court of Pakistan, a former Chief Justice or a former Judge of Supreme Court of Pakistan, Federal Minister of Law and Justice, Attorney General for Pakistan, and a senior advocate of the Supreme Court of Pakistan nominated by the Pakistan Bar Council. And next comes what will be the function of the Judicial Commission that has been formed under Article 175A. Appointment of judges. Number 2, make rules regulating its procedure. The Commission, by majority of its total membership, shall nominate to the Parliamentary Committee one person for each vacancy of a judge in the Supreme Court a High Court or the Federal Shariat Court of Pakistan. Although it has been observed the 18th Amendment, it was held that Judge of the High Court shall be appointed by the President in accordance with the Article 175A Constitution of Pakistan 1973. In the Article 193 Constitution of Pakistan 1973, it was comprehensively explained the age and the terms and conditions about the appointment of a High Court judge. Through 18th Amendment, some changes were made in the oath of office that has been elaborated in the Article 194 Constitution of Pakistan 1973 and in Article 195 retiring age related articles was changed. The retiring age of the Judge of the High Court was held 62 years. Parliament and Judiciary both are the vital and indispensable institution for every citizen of Pakistan. Parliament and Judiciary actually complement each other so that all the people of Pakistan could live in peace and prosperity in the Pakistan society. And it is just and wherein the rule of law wins the supreme, through 18th Amendment in the Constitution of Pakistan 1973, judicial independence was balanced with democratic accountability. Then, Constitutional Amendment of 19th Amendment Act 2010 comes. Eventually it was seen 18th Amendment does not fix all the political problems of the Pakistan. Therefore, 19th Amendment came into existence and removed the conflict with the Article 175A Constitution of Pakistan 1973. The background of the 19th Amendment is this. 18th Amendment did not came out as a comprehensive amendment, so it was considered necessary to further amend the Constitution, and in 2010 the 19th Amendment came into existence. Through 19th Amendment, Article 81 Constitution of Pakistan 1973 was amended and the words of Islamabad High Court were added, and all the administrative expense, including the remuneration payable to the officers and servants of the Supreme Court, High Court and Department of Auditor General of the Office of the Chief Election Commissioner and of the Election Commission and the Secretaries of the Senate and the National Assembly, all was discussed according to the amendment of the Article 81 Constitution of Pakistan 1973. Furthermore, Article 175A Constitution of Pakistan was further amended, and it was included that the judges for commission will be increased and the word 2 judges were substituted by the 4 judges. And in case of recommendation by the Judicial Commission for the appointment of judges is parliamentary committee disagree by minority, then the committee have to give sound reason and will refer back to the matter to the Judicial Commission for reconsideration, and it after considering the reasons of the parliamentary committee, the Judicial Commission reiterates the recommendation, then it shall be final. Through 19th Amendment in the Constitution of Pakistan 1973, it was said that proceedings of the Parliamentary Committee shall be held in the camera. Article 182 of the Constitution of Pakistan is about the appointment of ad hoc judges. With 19th Amendment, after the word Pakistan in commas, words, figures and letters in consultation with the Judicial Commission as provided in clause 2 of the Article 175A of Constitution of Pakistan were inserted. Generally, ad hoc judges are appointed for 3 years, and there is no difference between ad hoc judges and acting judges of the Supreme Court of Pakistan, and that has also been elaborated and discussed in a landmark judgment in the Lahore High Court, PLD 2014, Lahore High Court, page 806. By 19th Amendment, Article 213, Clause 2B was amended, and it was decided that total strength of the Parliamentary Committee will be 12 members, out of which 1/3 shall be from the Senate. And then some changes were also made in Article 246 Constitution of Pakistan 1973, and name of some tribal areas were inserted. So after analyzing both amendments, 18th Amendment and 19th Amendment, it is clear both amendments are actually made for the betterment of the independence of judiciary. Without the rule of law and independent judiciary, democracy cannot function at all. To oversee the establishment of the rule of law, a strong, robust and vibrant judicial system meant by the honest, independent, upright and dedicated judges are needed, and that is the first and foremost need of the time in Pakistan. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.